Alright guys, so King of Fighters All-Stars has a huge update. I'm going to try to go over everything to the best of my ability. There's so much crap in here that I might even forget, and I'm not even kidding. King of Fighters All-Stars puts out more content in a single update than your average gacha does in like 6 updates. So we're going to go over all the characters, a lot of the new stuff they added, and let me know as I go through if there's anything that I missed. I'd really appreciate it, and so would everybody else in the comments. Alright, first things first, Ash is here, Ash Crimson. So we're going to take a look at him, look at his skills, and see what he's all about. One thing I want to mention, the rate for him is like double what it normally is. I don't know if that's intentional or what that's all about, if that's going to be like that forever. It does seem like they're trying to throw more content at us to catch up with Japan and Korea. That's kind of what it seems like. So it could be that they increase the rate a bit because we're going to be getting content a lot faster. So in a way to help us maybe get some of the stuff. Well, I don't really know, but I'm just speculating. Alright, so here he is. Ash Crimson here. Let's first take a look at his leader skills. Increases green element fighter's attack by 45% and power charge rate by 20%. That's good. High attack stat. Power charge rate 20% is also very good. Take a look at his relation. I think they're actually kind of neat here. They're characters that are pretty easy to get, or you may already have, or have some significance already, and then have a good link skill with it. So she gives you a shield, These guys have some of the same thing. K, just straight up 10% attack, 10% defense. That's really good. And if you have a couple of these characters and you're using Ash on a team and they're not on that team, you can throw them and they have a crazy good link character skill. So he's got some good relations here. Take a look at the cores. One thing they changed is they put the good stuff at the bottom. Remember they had like the more significant skills like here in the middle, and then you'd have to, you know, scroll down to see others. It'd be like, okay, skills, this is where it was normally, then here, then about like right here would be where the significant skills are. Anyways, they just changed it. It's kind of neat. So his first like unique skill, I should say, or core, increases attack equal to 42% of defense for 10 seconds upon attacking a burned, poisoned, or bleeding enemies. That is a huge attack upgrade. You can do things like have a link character that burns or poisons or something them and get that 42%. He also, spoiler, has a skill that can burn. That's huge. So if you stack defense on this dude as well as attack, that's going to be nuts. His next one is he gains super armor for 5 seconds when attacked while burned, poisoned, or bleeding. Now only has a 7-second cooldown. So 7 seconds is really quick, but in order for this to happen, you have to be burned, poisoned, or bleeding. There's a lot of characters that do that. So this is actually pretty good. Anything that gives you super armor is decent. But I think there's enough characters that burn, poison, and make you bleed that this will happen quite a bit. So it's not as situational as it could have been. Alright, here's the skills here. Deals damage and increases attack by 28% for 7 seconds and becomes immune to damage for 3 seconds. Amazing move. No need to say any more about that. This one increases HP recovery by 50% for 7 seconds upon landing a skill. Decreases target's recovery by 50% for 7 seconds. So, you're going to be healing for more, they're going to be healing for less. No heals for you. I guess that's what the green fire's about. Next one, recovers HP by 1% every 1 second for 5 seconds. Deals burn damage equal to 30% attack of target every 1 second for 5 seconds of the duration upon landing the skill. That's an amazing skill. You're healing and you're dealing burn damage. This is where your burn damage is going to be coming from. Let's have a look-see. He looks good. His model looks great. Let's check out his first skill. Just throws fireball at him. That one increases his attack and gives him immunity to damage. That's one where they ain't healing no more. And here's the last one. Very cool. The skills are cool. Finisher. Lots of flash kicks. Reminds me of Remy's flash kick from Third Strike. Here's this one. Whoa! Ooh. That's pretty awesome. It's cool how he disappears, you gotta admit. Alright, so Ash is amazing. Obviously, you can look at his skills. If he's not top tier, he's like next to it. If you're caring about tier lists and like strong characters, if you want to know like if he's worth investing your rubies in, I'd say he's worth investing your rubies in. Definitely one of the best green units for sure. Useful for a lot of things. He'll do you a lot of good in a lot of situations. And he can tear people up. Kind of a lack of super armor other than his core. I like to have super armor on the skills, because I like to be able to control when it happens. That's a big plus. He does get damage immunity, but those aren't the same thing. So I think that's probably keeping him out of like being absolute godlike. He's good, okay? He's really good, so worth going for if you like the character especially. But people will still tell you to just save up for Nameless. So I will say that the next like ultra amazing buff character is Nameless, and also Ash is not Shermie approved handsome, so he's basically garbage. Also got his here's his special card. You'll want to get that if you get him, because he can't get it anywhere else. Next thing is the Team Rally Dungeon. I, like an idiot, used up all my attempts for this for the day, so I can't really show you, but I can kind of show you a little bit what's going on. You make teams here. I don't really have all these guys equipped with stuff, but it doesn't really matter. You make your team here, and you try to do as much damage as you can. And you want to get these coins, and with the coins, you come to this exchange shop where you can exchange the coins to get freaking Zero Clone, Cherry Blossom Festival Hanako, I can say words, and Cherry Blossom Festival Shinzuroro. I'm just kidding. But you can get these characters. So we're going to go over the characters right now, because you'll be able to unlock at least some of these, no problem. So obviously, some of these characters you'll want to go for, because they're going to be basically free. You just got to play a little bit. But which ones should you prioritize? So first we're going to look at Zero Clone here. His leader skill. Increases red element fighters' attack by 35% and decreases damage received from green element fighters' attack by 20%. Not a big fan. It's a decent amount of attack, but that is such a niche damage reduction for a green element. Somebody in the comments, if I didn't say this, or they still might, will say, but Drake, he's really good at X, like X boss battle or whatever. And I'm not saying he wouldn't be good somewhere niche for this leader skill, but like that doesn't make it a good leader skill. I would rather that be like defense, or that way he's more usable other places. I don't know. Not a good leader skill. Here's his relations. A lot of like pretty buff characters here, and then some characters that are a little bit easier to get. Core effects. Disable target's roll for 4 seconds upon landing an active skill. So anytime you hit somebody with an active skill, they won't be able to roll. So that can be really good, especially for like PvP. That's scary. Being able to roll is a big deal in that. But there is a 12-second cooldown, so it's not like literally any time, I guess. Next one, recovers HP by 25% when HP is 30% or less. Resets cooldown of your active skills too. This has a 45-second cooldown, so basically you're going to use this like once, probably, because fights are so quick most of the time. But it's cool that it gives you another chance to get back in the fight with the 30%. But the really cool thing is it resets cooldown for your active skills. So, resetting cooldowns for your active skills is pretty awesome. Here's the skills. First one, deals damage and gains super armor. Amazing. Next one, deals damage and stuns. That's really good too. Stunning is amazing. And the next one, increases your attack by 20% for 10 seconds. Incredible. These are all good skills. Alright, here he is. Here's his first skill. Ooh, such a gangster. Kneels, and then throws him away. Here's the next one. With the spins. Man, the zeros are so cool. Here's the next one. That's so cool, man. With the shadow. See that again. Ooh, that's so sick. Next, here's his finisher. Very cool. Last one. Look at that stash. Wow. That's such a cool super. Alright, here's Hanako here. I think this is the first Hanako in the game. I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is the first one. Your first opportunity to get her, so if you like this character, congratulations, she's in the game. Here's her leader skill. Increases balance type fighters by 60% and decreases defense by 10%. I like these a lot. I get criticized every once in a while for my leader skill preference because I just like a crap load of attack. I know other stuff is good too. And I should probably phrase how I say stuff sometimes a little bit better. But I like this stuff. Give me more attack. I'll lose defense. I don't even care. Because you could always get more defense by playing well. You can't get attack any other way by just other than like percentage of attack and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Here's her relations here. She's got one with Robert because they millionaires. Alright. Here's her first notable core here. Gain super armor for 5 seconds when HP is 30% or less. That's a decent one. You know, it helps you get back on your feet. Kind of like the previous core we were looking at. And here's the next one. 100% chance to reset cooldowns on all active skills when using ultimate moves. So, I think these are really fun. The 100% chance to reset cooldowns things. I think these are pretty decent. Alright, here's her skills. First one increases active skill damage by 30% for 8 seconds upon a successful attack. So you hit them with this one, your next skills are going to deal 30% extra damage. That's really good. Her next moves don't do anything other than just dealing a decent amount of damage. So that's kind of a bummer. But let's take a look at what they look like here. Alright, here's her first one that's going to increase your damage of your active skills. Sumos them. Alright, here's the next one. Chucks them. And she also gets a grab increased damage too. I forgot to mention that. Nice. That third one kind of combines the first two, doesn't it? And so here's the first finisher. And just throws him. Here's the next one. Oos! Slaps him down. Alright, here's Shizuru. Increases female fighters' attack by 30% and crit rate by 10%. This one's like, aight. The attack stat isn't big enough, and the crit rate is like, it's good, but it's not as good as just flat attack percentage. But, you know, it's aight. The reason the stats are a little bit lower is because you can use it for female fighters, so you can use it for, you know, that's a lot of characters you could use it for. First one, attack increased by 12% during 20 or more combos. That's fine. It's pretty easy to get more than 20 combos, but it's not as good as if it was just there without needing to get to the 20 combos first, but that's okay. Next one, critical rate increased by 6% during 30 or more combos. So, the more you combo with her, the more you're going to get attack increase and crit. These are fine. Not like anything to write home about. Here's her skills. Disables target's roll for 2.6 seconds upon a successful attack or a guard. So even if they're blocking it, that ability is still going to go off. Next move, it just deals okay damage. Next one, 100% chance to ignore target's guard upon landing a skill. So if they're blocking, this goes right through it. So that's really cool. Let's take a look at what they look like. Alright, she looks awesome with their little outfit there. Oh my god, that's so sick. How she likes, her character stays back there. Man, that's so cool. Alright, here's the next one. Dang, it looks awesome. Like the effect on her. Dude, that's so cool. I don't know, I'm easily impressed, I guess. So here's the first finisher. Looking cool. Kind of reminds me of Leona's. Here's the next one. Oh, so awesome. And she catches up. Oh my god, that's so sick. Okay, here is the next one. Looking cool doing that one. Alright, so I think in order of best to go for to least is 0. Then you'll probably want to get a special card. Then Hanako. And then Shizuru. Shizuru, I think, is the weakest of them all. Hinako, at least she has a really good leader skill that you could use. And her moves are good, too. Her leader skill is good and universal with balance types. You know, there's a lot of good balance type characters with, like, Orochi. I think Andy is good. You could put her on a leader skill for them if you really wanted to, and that would be pretty buff. But obviously, you're going to want to go to 0 first because he's a freaking fest character that you can get for free. Now, he's one of the weaker ones, but hey, you can't complain about a free character like that, man. Really cool event. Really, really cool. And hey, you get to fight Dark Chocolate Mukai here with the sprinkles in the hair and all. Also, there's new story missions out, so that's really cool. Here's they are. I have not been able to get very far yet because I've been at work all day, but you can play through the story. You can get to, this is year 99, but there's 2000 will be able to come out eventually, but 99 is out. You can play through here, get more rubies, do all the little events, try to 3-star them all, and there you go. You'll be able to do it through the normal, hard, and expert. So awesome, more story missions. They also added a super mission for the year 99 stuff, so you'll go in here, do all your missions, and you get all these rewards here. Most of them are the 99 coins. I'll show you what that's all about in a second. And you go all the way through, do all the missions, and then eventually your grand prize is getting to summon 10 characters, so that's awesome. This is what you can get with the 99 coins. I'm not going to go through all these characters. All of these characters you guys probably have already, but some notable ones. K is really good if you don't have him. You know, pretty good starting character, and also a lot of these characters are great Link characters. So there's that. Also a great opportunity to get some specials if you don't have them. You should be able to get quite a bit of these, no problem. Just another great little bonus there for maybe finishing out characters that you don't have if you just like collecting them, or if you're just starting, just more to add to your collection so you can beat people up. Alright, another new mode is Infinite Battle. There's unrestricted and there's restricted, so they'll have different things. This time it's there's a set cost limit for the battles, and we'll kind of see what we're talking about here. You can set up your defense team. As you can see, you'll use characters, and then once you use them, you can't use them again that day. So you'll have to find somebody else to beat somebody up with. So it's a good way to round out your characters, a good reason to buff up other characters, give you more stuff to do, because sometimes you can kind of feel like, what else do I do now? I've kind of made the team, my one buff team I want. I really have no reason to go for anything else. That's not how I feel, because obviously I still have a lot of characters to buff up, but it's just another great way to use all the characters that you're collecting. And once you do that, you get some tokens here to use at this exchange shop. It's a lot like the arena ones where you can get like geese, but there's a new addition. You can get Krauser here. So here's Krauser, where you can use to get his little token so you can craft him. So his leader skill increases damage dealt by defense type fighters' active skills by 55%. That is bad. Here's his relations. He has a lot of relations with a lot of the boss characters, so that's cool. Here's a notable core. Decreases damage taken by 15% when HP is 50% or less. That's kind of neat. You know, he's a defensive character to have a defensive skill like that where you're taking less damage when you're 50% or less. It's okay. And his next one increases active skill damage by 50% when HP is 50% or less. So it's a lot like the first one. It's just okay. It's good for a character that you can just, like, you know, slowly unlock for free. It definitely wouldn't be good if you're going to spend your rubies on it, you know what I'm saying? Here's his skills, though. First one, deals damage and applies Infernal Flame to target for 5 seconds upon a successful attack. Now that deals burn damage equal to 30% of attack for 1 second, decreases crit rate by 80% and defense by 30%. So that is a pretty good skill. Next one, disables target's roll for 3 seconds upon a successful attack or guard, so even if they block it, still no rolling for you. That's a pretty decent one. Next one, gains super armor for 3 seconds when using a skill. That's good, he gains super armor. So his skills are actually pretty dang good. It's just his cores are just like, aight. Let's see what this dude's all about. Yeah, that's a cool one. Choose the next one. Ooh, alright. Next one here. Cool, old school boss. Cool, cool. And his last one. Ooh, that was a cool shot. That was a cool shot. Oh, and with the championship medals, you can unlock Yiji? I don't know how to pronounce his name. This dude. I actually like him a lot. I really enjoy playing him in the games. So he increases green elements, fires HP by 30%, and bleed damage by 35%. Eh, you know I'm not going to like that one. Where's the attack percentage? He's looking at me like, are you going to do something about this? Or are you talking crap on me? So his cores deals bleed damage equal to 20% of attack upon landing a crit. And increases attack by 20% for 5 seconds. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Next one, increases bleed damage by 30% when HP is 50% or less. That's fine. I'm not the biggest fan of the 50% or less things. I'd rather it be 50% or more, but it's fine. It's good that you get a little boost. Anything you can take. The first one I like a lot, though. Alright, his skills. Applies bloodshed to target for 5 seconds upon a successful attack. Now deals bleed damage equal to 30% of attack for 1 second. Decreases HP recovery by 80%. That's good. Next one, he gains super armor. That's awesome. And next one, deals bleed damage equal to 18% of attack of target for 10 seconds. So he's got 2 bleeds. That's really good. Alright, let's take a look at him. I'm actually really excited. I like this character a lot, even though I can't pronounce his name. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, I love that kick. Yeah, there we go. Here's his finisher. Yeah, that's a super. Here's the next one. Cool. Ooh, another cool shot. Huh. That's awesome. This is another good character that you can slowly build up to. He's good. Okay. So, next thing is there's the premium shop loyalty points. This is new. I got the character here, Lady Mr.Big, which I honestly really like her design. I know in Japan they have a lot of like the lady and pretty characters that are kind of like lolly, like little girls, and that's not really my thing. I don't like that too much. She doesn't seem like she's like that. It just seems like she's, you know, just because you're not absolutely stacked doesn't mean you're a little girl. Plus she looks pimping with them stunner shades. Okay, so let's check out her leader skill. Increases defense type fighter's defense by 50%. That's not a great leader skill, but maybe it'll play into her other stuff well, so let's check it out. Alright, so the first one, Fever. 6 seconds after being attacked, stuns the attacker for 2 seconds. Cooldown is 19 seconds. Deals additional damage equal to 50% of defense to the enemy upon landing a crit. See, that's might be where that weird, just straight up defense leader skill comes from. So that's a really interesting skill. It's kind of neat. So you get hit. After 6 seconds, stuns the sucker. And then it deals additional damage, 50% of defense. That's cool. Okay. It's very interesting. Next one. Decreases enemies' power by 1.5% when attacked. So when you are attacked, they lose power. That's interesting as well. And it's only a 1 second cooldown. So it's not like boom, 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 they're going to lose it. But 1 second is pretty low. Now this is a PvP exclusive part of it. 50% chance to decrease the target's attack by 40% for 10 seconds upon landing an active skill. Holy smokes. That's pretty potent. That's only a 15-second cooldown. So that's some neat cores right there. Alright, next one. Her first skill increases attack equal to 38% of defense for 7 seconds when using a skill. See? That's kind of where the leader skill... It was just weird for the leader skill to be just defense. So I knew there was something up with it. So there's the first, another reason right there. Next one, deals venom damage to target for 6 seconds upon landing a skill. Deals poison damage equal to 35% of defense every 1 second, decreases power charge rate by 80%. So, venom damage. Interesting. Another one that goes with having a bunch of defense. This is good. Next one, deals damage and gains super armor and damage immunity for 3 seconds. Can be used while being attacked, only while standing. That's really cool. Let's see what she looks like. Ooh, the song. Dang. Her song is awesome. I love that she keeps adjusting her glasses. Alright, so here's the first one. Very cool. Classic Mr.Big. Another classic. Looking cool with her cape hair. Next one. What did she say right there? Delicious? That's awesome. Okay, so here's the finisher. Oh my god, that's so pimp. Okay, so here's the next one. Oh. Yes! That's amazing. That is why I like Mr. Big so much, because of the pose and the sticks. I actually like Mr. Big a lot. And so I'm glad that she's not super lolly, because that's not my thing. I'm glad she's just a cool girl. I like her. Okay, so she's pretty good, but what does it take to get her? So let's try to kind of figure that out, because I'm not really sure. And what I mean by that is, I know you'll need to buy some of this 3 different packages to get her, right? But as you can see, these others are locked. So I'm guessing if you buy this one, it will unlock the others, or it will unlock like the one to the right. I'm willing to do some experiments just for YouTube, because I haven't seen anybody else talk about it, and I'm kind of curious. As you can see here, if you buy 3, you get her. If you buy 5, you'll get the super. If you buy all of them, you buy all 6, you get like a rare special skill enhancement card. But even just to get to round 5, which I believe would be buying 5 of them, would be like, what is this? $154 around. You buy these 3 packages at the bottom, and this one is basically trying to avoid the $100 package. That's still $154 to get her, and this, her special, which, by the way, that art is awesome, as well as the special being awesome. But, you know, it's not $154 just for those 2 things. You also get all the stuff that's in these packages, which is admittedly a lot of stuff. But I am willing to buy this one right here. For $4, you get 10 a pull for battle cards and 200 rubies. Hey, that's fairly affordable. That's reasonable. I'd purchase that. So just for science, let's buy this one and see like if these other ones unlock, or is it just one other one that unlocks, or how that works exactly. So let's figure this out. Okay, so I bought that one. And yeah, okay. So I bought that one, and now the next one is available, which is the $10 one, the $9.99 one. So it is how it works. So, but it seemed to only unlock the one next to it. So, like, in order to get her, you're gonna have to buy the premium package A, if I'm not mistaken, unless I buy this and then all of these unlock. But like, you're gonna want her special. So you would need to buy 5. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is she worth all that? Probably not, unless you just, you know, you work hard and this is what you do for fun and you just want to unlock that character. That's fine. I think she's decent. But obviously for the average Joe, that's going to be a little bit out of reach. So it's interesting, but yeah, I'm not willing to spend that much for her, even though I actually like her a lot. Alright, so to end off the video, we're going to spend these tokens that I bought to, you know, for science. So here we go. We're going to go for the battle cards first. What I'm really hoping for, oh nice, 5-star, is Orochi Shurime. Or Shurime, as I called her in my video, but Orochi Shurime stuff. Because I'd like to put her on my Orochi team. That's a really cool picture. I don't think the card is very good if I remember right, but I'd like to put her on my Orochi team just because I like her. But Rugal would be awesome. That's another not that great one. Because I did also get Rugal's special during one of the free pulls of this. So here is my what I got from my hard-earned cash here. We're going to do the actual characters. So yeah, I know she's not the best one to get, but Orochi Shurime is the one I want. Four stars so far. All 4 stars. Somebody changed their mind. Dang it. Alright, fine. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching my update video. Let me know if I forgot something. I probably did because there was so much. I'm losing my breath here. I wish you luck on any summons that you're going to be doing for Ash. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really enjoy reading your guys' comments, and I try to comment back, or reply, I should say, on as much as I can. Follow me on Instagram. I post stupid stuff there sometimes. Enjoy the update, guys. God bless you, and you have a blessed day, y'all.